Hey everybody, welcome to Cards in Hand. My name is Votary, and today we're going to be checking out the, I guess new, because she came out yesterday. I'm slacking, I know, dropped the ball, my bad. Today we're going to check out Sombra. That's right, she is actually live on the PTR finally after months and months of an intense, not really, ARG, which involved a lot of waiting on timers, whatever. It was kind of fun. It's out now, it's behind us. Great. We're going to test it. We're going to look at it just like last time with Anna. We're just going to jump in. Nothing scripted. Just kind of check it out. The thing I do want to show off though. Well, first off, by the way, new map in the background. That's the new like small arena map. So like 1v1, I think 3v3, pretty sure. Because in here you'll see there's an arcade mode and we have the 1v1 mystery duel, 3v3 elimination, 6 brawls, 6 no limits, which is what we're going to be playing later. And a mystery hero. So this is the new kind of fun brawls area. You can actually earn loot boxes and stuff like that. Anyway, it's not what we're here for. We're going to look at Sombra. Now, she is here in all of her glory. This is the... Okay, so we're going to go through the skins. There are actually some very fun, interesting references to the game detectives, who were the people kind of at the forefront of solving this ARG. There's a lot, I mean, like, I know like Reddit was doing it. I know that there was a couple other Discords that were doing it, but I think game detectives were the biggest ones. At least they're the ones I was a part of. And for how many times they actually crashed Discord, they were probably the biggest ones. Anyway, here we have Sombra in all of her beautiful glory. She is a super cool design character. I mean, super cool. She's definitely the most visually impressive in terms of colors. I guess like in terms of like attitude too, like, the animators are phenomenal in Overwatch. Absolutely phenomenal. So this character looks great. This is, well, I guess we'll get into that later. She's a hacker. She is a not good guy, not bad guy. Again, it's that kind of morally ambiguous character. I was a little disappointed. I thought we were getting an evil character. We're not. But whatever. So here's a couple of her other skins. You'll notice a theme of like bright colors, right? A lot of bright colors, except for this one, which if anyone's ever played Secret World, this looks like one of the Templar outfits. It's really, really cool. Probably my favorite one, but we'll get into the more expensive ones here, the rare epic ones, or I think they're epic. Yeah, they're epic. Here's Virus one, super pretty. And then we get the legendary ones. This is her Los Muertos. I think I'm saying that right. This is her when she was part of the gang, right? The Los Muertos in Dorado. You see the skull motif tattoos, like the glowy ones that kind of go throughout her. It's pretty neat. Here's her cyberspace one. This is the more like cyberpunk kind of futuristic hacker look. And then the augmented, which I went with. I'm actually going to go with, I think, Los Muertos. I like that one. It's cool. Anyway, so let's get into some of the actual references here. So first off, in the emotes, we have her amused emote, which, let's take a look at that again. This right here is the Sky Code. Now, for anybody who doesn't know what Sky Code is, I highly recommend you going back on our channel here and checking out the Sombra Chronicles episodes 1 and 2, where I go over the entire history, well, what was the entire history of the Sombra ARG, and I cover this in great detail, great length, where it came from, how it got researched, what other weird, crazy things people were going on about. It was obviously, there were Blizzard employees in our Discord, spies listening to make sure we run the right track, blah, blah, blah. So this is one of the references that they put in there for the people that put in a lot of hard work over the course of several months. So go back, check those out. I'll be referencing those quite a bit. All you need to know is this was a false lead that the game detectives ran with for a long time called the Sky Code. All right. So that's the first reference. It's really cool. It's the masterpiece. I thought this was another reference. It's not. It's just I don't know. It's a crowd of people cheering her on. So that's cool. Then we have the hold on. This is great because she's like she's kind of a little jerky here. It's like, you know, just hold on a second. I got to talk to somebody. But obviously going with the amused because I was part of the game detectives, and this will just always be a callback to those times. So here, the victory pose. This is the coolest damn one, the rising. I think this is super awesome. This is my second favorite, the kneeling. And then we have the hacked, which this is her doing a little hacky thing here. You'll notice that there's not any crazy like sit ones. Like a lot of people got like sitting emotes, or actually everybody did. They got the laughed and stuff like that. She doesn't have them yet, which is weird. I figured she would launch with a bunch. She didn't. Voice lines. So the in over your head. This is the only one. Well, there's actually two. I'm sorry. There's two voice lines that directly reference the time with the game detectives. The in over your head refers to a line by Jeff Kaplan, where he said on the stream, he said that people were looking for information. It was over their head, or it was over his head, right? So people then took that to mean up in the sky in game. So that's where we looked into Dorado, and we saw artifacting in the sky, which turned into that sky map, that sky code, right? So the in over your head is a direct reference to the game detectives, as is Hack the Planet, because that was a running joke for a very long time that one of Sombra's voice lines better be Hack the Planet, in reference to the movie Hackers. I mean, this was literally directly put in there for us. I can't see any other reason why it wasn't. It was said enough. Okay, now the sprays, there's a couple sprays that are direct references. This was the symbol that showed up on the Overwatch forums, on the official forums, under the name Skycoder, which was a giant step of the ARG. Again, if you want to know more about it, check out the Sombra Chronicles on this exact channel. Part 1 and Part 2 goes over all this stuff. She also has some cool hacked, like classic sprays, I guess you can say. Hack the moon, right? This is the hacked, which is really cool. Here's the actual just sky code image. This kind of compass here is what led to the sky code. People were asking about the compass, to which Jeff Kaplan replied, that's above our heads. That's what led to this. Also, there was a bunch of directions shown in the Summer Games video, hidden directions with characters attached to them, basically. So people were in Dorado, in Volskaya, standing on the compasses on the ground with the corresponding characters, thinking that would somehow unlock something. It was just, it's really silly now to think about it. It was actually silly then to think about it, now that I remember. But people did it. People spent hours and days and days and days and days and weeks going over this stupid compass, trying to figure. Guys, go watch the videos. It was crazy. But this is a direct reference to that kind of process that went on. The only other one that I can think of is this puzzle. Because she was an ARG, it was a big puzzle to figure out. This is the other reference to the fact that it's a self-referential thing about her being an ARG. So, highlight intro. So we're going to do the undetected first. This is her little stealth mechanic. We're going to go to Pulse, which was my favorite. It's pretty cool. It's kind of reminiscent of the Zenyatta one. Actually, it kind of just is the Zenyatta one. Hold on a second. Let's, okay, it's not, but you know what? It's close enough. Shame on you, Blizzard. Then there's this hacking one. I don't know if this happens with all of them or if it's just this one, but last night I was in a match and a Sombra got play of the game, but it showed off, like Soldier 76 for a second, like he was gonna get it. And then this came in, so she hacks the play of the game when she gets it. Pretty much the coolest thing. Gonna be the source of a lot of salt over the next whenever, because this is so funny. It's so shitty to think, hey, I got play of the game tight. You can hear it on streams. People are gonna be like, oh yeah, and then this happens. So that's a look at Sombra and what she kind of has. Here's her golden gun, right? Except that odd purple chain. Looks untextured. Anyway, oh, never mind. It's like that anyway. Okay. So why don't we jump into the training? Now, not all of her abilities are going to be able to be shown off very well unless there's actual opponents, because a lot of her abilities are disruptive things to opponents. So she's got her little machine gun, right? Which actually holds quite a bit of ammo. You can actually get quite a good number of shots off before you have to reload. It's pretty fun. It's not super great at long range. The bullet damage, well, yeah, okay, fine. I guess it's still good there, but there we go. I mean, you're not really going to be sniping with it. That's not really your point. The thing that I can't show right now is that if an enemy is below a certain amount of health, they will actually show up through walls. Now that's going to be a big part of her kit. It doesn't work on these robots, unfortunately, or the Omnics, or whatever. They're not Omnics. So it doesn't work on the robots in the training mode. But it does work on against actual human people. So what does that mean? Okay, so she has a hacking ability, right? You channel on an object or a player for 3 seconds and it hacks it. Puts that little symbol on it, shows it's been hacked. What does this do here? Well, if I hack a health node, right? I'm gonna go do this one here. If I do this, the enemy team cannot pick this up. Only my team can pick it up. And you can see you can have more than one. And it lasts a pretty decent amount of time. See that bar going down? Or the skull unfilling? That's how long it lasts. So the other really important part about this is health packs actually respawn a lot faster once they're hacked. Look at that. This is absurd. She's essentially an off heal because of this. If you can get a good spot, good choke point going, you know, something like Eichenwald or like Hanamura on defense, it's going to be really hard to take it because not only are they spawning faster for you and for your teammate, they're also not spawning for the enemy. So that's, you know, that's crazy good. That's a really cool ability. And again, this works on enemies too. Not a good way to show it here, but what it does is for X amount of seconds, I don't know how long it is, let's see. It's a decent amount of time. It disables their abilities. They can't build ultimate charge. They can't use any abilities. It sucks when you get hit by it. It really sucks when you're in the middle of a fray and you are like D.Va and you need to like, you know, zoom out, but all of a sudden, but then all of a sudden you get, you know, this on you and you're like, shit, I am just screwed. I can't use my defense matrix. I can't zoom around. It sucks. Winston, another one, great, little, like, I guess the best counter for Sombra. If he gets hacked, he can't get out. It's a very disruptive ability. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have her stealth, right? This is kind of like the main thing about Sombra that I still don't quite understand. I don't get stealth with technology, the hacker thing. I don't really get it. Let's see. So if you hit left shift, you go into the stealth mode. It's a 6-second stealth with a 6-second cooldown. So essentially every 12 seconds, you can go in stealth. See how the counter starts? You'll notice that there's a speed boost on it. And when I say it's a stealth, it is a stealth. There's no shimmer. There's no glimmer. You are completely invisible. However, if there's a Hanzo with a sonic arrow, or if there's a Widowmaker with her ult, you will be seen. Just very kind of balanced that way. So yeah, like I said, her stealth gives her a speed boost. So this paired with her other ability, which is a teleport, makes her a very, very good like assault kind of flanker. So this is what I see people doing. You'll throw in your teleporter, you'll port to it, you'll do some damage, whatever, and then you'll try to stealth away. See, now when you get hit in stealth by any stray bullet, you get knocked out of stealth. That's just how it works. That's how they make it fair and balanced. That's fine. That works great. So people are kind of doing it wrong. So the proper way of doing it is to throw down your teleporter behind safety, stealth in, right? Do your damage, whatever, disrupt, hack them if you can, and then get out. That's the proper way to Sombra harass, to maybe snipe an opponent, basically kind of run up and, like, let's say there's like a bastion or something, being a little jerk, you throw that down, you stealth along the side, you hack them, whatever, so you can't repair, or just take them out, and then boom, you're back to safety. Her last ability, her EMP, her ultimate, not really going to do very much in here, but imagine her hack, right, on a wide scale. So that will disable enemy shields, it will disable their abilities, it'll disable their ultimate charging. It also has the handy dandy feature of completely countering a Lucio ult. That's right. Lucio will do his break it down, and if you use your EMP, it just completely removes the shield that was given to the entire team by the break it down. So that kind of means Sombra is going to be an absolute must pick for kind of any competitive match. I just can't see Lucio not being picked still, which means I can't see Sombra not being picked, right? Sombra is just way too integral, right? Being able to basically hack health packs for your team. It disrupts the other team. Having the stealth, having all the hacking period, you know, being able to get rid of a Reinhardt shield, boom, there goes the Lucio shield, done. It just seems way too good of a kit to not bring with you at all times. Plus the little sneaky kind of get away. So you can teleport to it as soon as you throw it. So that's a really good escape. Say, you know, you're stealth away, you get hit, whatever. Oh no, they can see me. Boom, I'm up here, right? And unless they're like a Pharah or a Diva or Genji or like a Reaper, you know, I guess you're kind of safe. Oh, hey, that didn't work. But you see, oh, actually, I wonder if you can jump off something and then use that to save yourself. So let's say like a Winston hits you, right? Oh no. Perfect, look at that. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into a quick play. And by quick play, I mean the arcade, because quick play no longer allows you to have hero stacking. Quick play is limited to 1 hero of each per team, just like competitive is. I agree with this. I also kind of don't, but I do, and here's why. Because once you jump into the arcade, you see that there's a 6 versus 6 no limits. Now what that means is you can play any damn character, as many as you want, just like quick play. But up here, you get this weekly reward. So after 3 wins, you get a loot box. Like, that's huge. Because usually playing quick play, it takes you more than 3 wins to get a loot box. Anyway, if you're like me, you're in like the level 200s. It's not 3 matches to get it to loot. So here, 9 games that I can get 3 plus whatever experience I get. That's pretty good. So let's just jump in. It's weird to not hit quick play right away. But yeah, it's just something we'll just have to get used to. The arcade's really cool. 1 versus 1 dueling, like that's really neat. 3 versus 3 on the new map, by the way. The Echo Point Antarctica, where May's from. That's the new map on the 3v3. Hopefully they'll expand it out to a normal size map because, I don't know. I know some people who kind of like May a little bit, so, yeah. As you can imagine, the arcade, or quick, I'm just going to call this quick play basically, because, you know, it's what it is. Quick play is basically Sombra versus Sombra, 6 versus 6, as to be expected. I know when Ana came out on the PTR, it was just Ana versus Ana versus Ana. There was a couple Divas in there because Diva got a big change then too. It's not so much the case this time around. It's basically just Sombra versus Sombra. I'm going to skip ahead here because I don't know how long this is going to take. It says, yeah, there's not even a thing anymore. I'll just skip ahead. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, you know what? I guess something's kind of broken. It wasn't finding a match. I'll just go right into just a bot custom map. It's fine, whatever. I just want to show off how she kind of plays in a team environment. I was going to show off the hard counter to the 6 versus 6 Sombra matches that you're going to run into. Spoiler, it's Winston. But you know what? It's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's not a good representation of how this is going to play because in real life, on live, at least after like a month or so, there's not going to be any more 6 versus 6 Sombra matches going on. But I will say, Winston is the hard counter to Sombra. Her stealth doesn't matter when your gun is shooting out electricity all around you. It knocks her out of stealth. It's fantastic. She can hack you, which means you can not have your shield, you know, or your ability to leap away, but you know, it's fine. I've gotten far more play of the games as Winston than I ever have in my entire life because I'm a horrible Winston player. And so, as a good Sombra, I'm going to go hack this. Ooh, actually, as a good Sombra player, I should be hacking like these. Oh, that's right, you can't hack until the match starts. I actually totally forgot that. Where's the big health pack? Is it down here? There it is. I'm hacking that immediately. This is the kind of choke point that I was talking about. This is going to be a good, this is not going to be a good representation because I'm just playing bots, but like this is exactly the kind of stuff you should be doing is you should be hacking these first. Let's stealth, get out of there. Let's try to hack this one too. 7 seconds left. I can do this. So now if I was really smart, I would have been throwing my teleporter in there, getting in there. Oh, well, like I said, this isn't an actual match, meaning we didn't utilize the choke point. So now that my hack is right, I'm gonna hack Zenyatta, so we can't Discord Orb. I should have probably hacked. Oh, perfect. There, I see Zenyatta through the wall, so that's really cool. Love that ability. I should hack that Sombra. I'm not. I didn't. Let's get that McCree. Perfect. Should get the Roadhog. Let's get up there. Sombra's down. I can't hack. Oh, whatever. You see how this works, right? Like, this is like so incredibly cool. It's gonna take some time to kind of get used to how this plays, but you know what? I'm super happy with Sombra. I think she's a really well-designed character. We're gonna unload the EMP in a minute here. He's hacked. He can't do any healing. Can't do Discord Orb. Can't do his ult. It's great. Let me tell you. This is gonna be a fun character to really sit and play around with. It's gonna be interesting how she kind of changes the, I guess, meta, right? Like right now, the Zarya can't bubble. This is a bad Zarya anyway. It's okay. I'm a bad, oh god, I can't even think right now. I'm a bad Sombra. So far, no stealthy for you, Sombra. Sorry. Let's just EMP. I don't know for any particular reason. Let's get out of here. Nope. See, that was the bad choice. Man, that our Bastion up there is just doing some work. So now I gotta get out of here. I should be hacking this. I mean, it's not a big health pack, but you know what? Look at how fast that responds. Look at this. So apparently, if you are getting attacked by Winston and you're standing on your health pack, he actually cannot outdamage like your healing. So you know, it's another good strat. Oh shit, that was bad. Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't really know what happened there. You can definitely. Oh, I got powered up. That's what. No heals for you. I want that ult up. I want the ult up. Oh, get out of there. Health pack. That was the wrong person. There we go. So the actual hack itself has to be channeled. It can't be broken, right? So any damage will break it. So like there, I just stopped the ability for them to use their ults. But the shield's still there. Damn it. What a great, great addition to the game. What a great addition. I can't wait for Doomfist. See, like right here, an EMP would not actually stop that, but it would stop the healing, I believe. If I remember correctly. So it doesn't interrupt his actual invulnerability, but it does interrupt his healing portion of it. I haven't really had too much of an opportunity to mess around with it. It's just kind of been quick play. Oh, shit. That's not good. So now if I hack him, he can't do his heal. I mean, you guys basically see. Oh, this is another good strat too, by the way. Throwing your teleporter down on the actual health pack that you're hacking. It's a really quick, easy health. Okay, let's see if I can get a good. Oh, he got slept, I think. Oh, that doesn't actually get rid of the healing orb. Okay. Well, I guess that's like good to know. It's little stuff like that that's like good to know. Kind of good to figure out. Man, where have you been, Sombra? Holy crap, I haven't seen you all match. Oops, well, that didn't really work. Oh, it does bounce off walls, the teleporter. So, I mean, you could try to kind of do some like good bank shots, you know. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all to kind of... We just won anyway. Okay, Well, you know what? That's about it. That was a good chunk of like 9 minutes there to watch. That's actual Sombra, not actual Sombra gameplay, but it is Sombra gameplay nonetheless. For what I could do right now, the PTR doesn't really work. There's the hacky play of the game. You know what? It didn't show up like I thought it did, so maybe I'm completely wrong about that. I'm pretty sure that that's how it worked, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. I've been Votary from Cards in Hand. Again, why don't you go check out the Sombra Chronicles episodes 1 and 2 on this channel. I will be making a third one at this point because there was enough information that came out after episode 2 up until the release. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you, AI. At least the AI knows how to vote right. Yeah, go check them out and be on the lookout for episode 3. I've been Votary. I'll see you guys next time. Guys, and there she is. Sombra's finally available to play. She's going to be live any moment now. I cannot wait. It's been a wild ride trying to get her unlocked. I cannot believe it's finally the day we can finally put this ARG to bed. We'd really appreciate it, Cards in Hand here, if you could throw a like down below. Why don't you leave some comments also. Tell me how much you hate Sombra, how much you love her. Tell me how good she is. I don't really know. I want to have a discussion. Also, don't forget, go check out Sombra Chronicles episode 1 and 2.